Patriots, I regret to inform you the West has fallen for the 17th time this week. I stepped outside this morning and was immediately accosted by a bisexual wind turbine. It whispered land acknowledgments in my ear and killed a bald eagle with pronoun lightning. My neighbor's Tesla drove by without making engine noises like some kind of communist refrigerator, and my testosterone dropped 3 points on the spot. Went to pick up my son from school. He was gone. In his place stood a purple-haired they/them named Sock, who informed me my child had been transitioned during second period algebra after reading Charlotte's Web. They're teaching CRT, BDSM, vegan witchcraft, and anti-truck rhetoric in kindergarten now. Show and tell has been replaced with mutual aid and intersectionality. The Pledge of Allegiance is now just a group therapy circle where children apologize to houseplants for colonialism. Stopped at Starbucks to recover. Ordered a black coffee like a red-blooded man. The cashier asked for my pronouns, my vaccine status, and whether I'd considered deconstructing my internalized hegemonic frameworks. I said regular, and she pepper sprayed me for microaggression. Walked downtown, and every single storefront was either a vape shop, a pride flag, or a Ukrainian flag. No American flags anymore, just rainbow banners and signs saying things like, "Be kind and hate has no home here." Tyranny. Literal tyranny. My daughter came home from soccer crying because the opposing team was apparently just 11 6'4" former Navy SEALs in sports bras named Madison. One of them roundhouse kicked the goalie into a Honda Civic and the announcer called it empowering. Tried to watch TV. Every commercial is an interracial couple buying insurance from a lesbian astronaut, while a non-binary, racially ambiguous child teaches their boomer grandfather how not to be problematic. I turned to sports for sanity. Mistake. The halftime show was just drag queens twerking on the Constitution while Pfizer drones vaccinated the crowd from above. Went to the grocery store. Beef costs $80 because Greta Thunberg personally outlawed cows. Had to buy soy. My hand started shaking immediately. My beard receded. I understood one Lana Del Rey lyric against my will. Then my Haitian neighbors ate my dog, my cat, and somehow my Wi-Fi router. Police said cultural sensitivity prevented them from intervening. Tried to go to church, but it had been converted into a migrant sanctuary/gender clinic/artisanal kombucha co-op. Pastor now goes by Skylar and delivers sermons about queer liberation theology while playing bongos. My wife left me after I refused to attend couples therapy because I do not need emotional communication. She took the kids, the house, and my Traeger smoker. Last I heard, she's dating a therapist named River who wears cardigans and respects boundaries. Disgusting. Even nature has gone woke. Saw a rainbow in the sky yesterday. Explain that, liberals. And don't get me started on Hollywood. Every movie now stars a woman, a minority or worse, a woman with opinions. They turned my favorite franchise into propaganda by adding a black elf and a female character who can fight. Unrealistic garbage. At work, they sent me to HR because apparently you can't call interns sweetheart anymore. And threatening to fight the diversity trainer is not constructive feedback. This is Stalinism. Now, the government wants electric cars, digital IDs, bug burgers, 15-minute cities, and probably mandatory bisexuality by 2030. They want to put fluoride, estrogen, and socialism in the water supply until every man is drinking pumpkin spice and asking permission before sex. I remember when men were men, women were women, and children yearned for the minds. But now my Alexa corrects my language, my fridge has DEI training modules, and my Roomba refuses to vacuum unless I acknowledge indigenous territory. This country is finished. Society has collapsed. Civilization is over. And then I logged on to explain that I am the persecuted one, despite living in the most comfortable era in human history because a cartoon had a gay side character and nobody laughs when I say slurs at Home Depot anymore. Truly the civil rights struggle of our time. Anyway, I'll be posting this from my lifted truck in the Chick-fil-A parking lot while collecting disability checks and complaining that nobody wants to work anymore.